Let's get this statted. One of those days that it's nice to just kind of be home chilling. All right. So, last achievement I have to get. Fire wand. I'll get the knives as well. They pop up. Before I can sack that spot, I have hello. Jester.
Hello.
Hey, Jester. How you
Got
doing?
home, had some lunch.
Nice.
Said I was gonna watch some YouTube before I got into the old Monster Hunter, Grindfest.
Oh, speaking of Grindfest, I was wondering if you,
Destiny?
well, we could do Destiny, but I didn't know if you wanted to do that or if you wanted to start a run through Dark Souls before Elden Ring comes out.
Which Dark Souls?
It could be 1 or 3, doesn't matter.
1 or 3, doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, the ones that matter. I can pick 2.
Fucking 2. I think I just ate, so let me...
We don't have to do it right now, I'm just asking. Future.
Alright. Yeah, no, I'm down for that. And plus, if we do that, I'm sure there'll be a couple people that want to watch it on stream, so...
Well, I figured so, like, at least some of our friends would get a kick out of it.
Ugh! Death from above. Where is it?
I need to get that. No, I never get it.
So, Dying Light 2, The Human, is coming out next Friday. I want to pre-order, but I don't want to pre-order. Because if I pre-order, right?
Yeah.
I think that there's some stuff that comes with it. To incentivize people to pre-order. But, I also, because of the delays, right, and the setbacks and everything that kind of just happened with that game, like it wasn't anything of like their fault. Like, they announced it and they went dark, like just dark. No contact whatsoever from like the outside world. Didn't get any news on the game or anything like that. And then they're like, "Hey, we're actually going to be pushing it back." And it's like, cool. We didn't even know when it was going to be coming out. And it's like, okay, well, we had planned to launch it on January, but now we're going to launch it in February.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was the cause of that? Like, you guys didn't really say anything. So,
Yeah.
that's another game that I think that we should probably go back and play. I'm trying to type on a keyboard that's not even plugged in.
Which game?
Dying Light.
Oh,
Like, we've played it, but I need a refresher on the story.
I remember the story of that one pretty well.
I never played the expansion, so...
I was gonna say the expansion is about the only thing I can think of where I'd be like, okay, yeah, no, I haven't really played the expansion.
Let's see... I think it's just cosmetic stuff. Yeah, skins, paragliders. Yeah, it's just skins for a whole bunch of other stuff. So you don't really get very much. Oh, well, no. The deluxe edition has access to a story DLC that will be available in the months after the release. Exclusive weapon charms. That's new. Don't know what weapon charms are used for. Legendary outfit. So
Well, no one knows what those are probably used for because they've been so quiet in the game.
Right, we don't even know what charms wasn't a thing in the first game. So
Well,
I remember.
you're trying to stay human, so I'm assuming it has something to do with you becoming a weird zombie hybrid man.
Right. Now it does give you legendary renewable weapons, so I'm assuming that's like blueprints and stuff like that for you to continuously remake them if you lose it. Which, if you are able to lose it, then it comes with a digital comic, a digital art book, and a digital soundtrack.
Ooh, do I want to get the Candelabra?
The soundtrack I could probably do without. The art book and the comic I think would be cool to have. Wallpapers as well, which I think might be cool, but again, if you've got, what's it called, a wallpaper engine, you can probably just find something that somebody else made that's even cooler,
Yeah.
to be honest, and it moves. Yeah, I don't know. Probably. What's the pre-order? You just get some exclusive skins. Is all pre-ordering. I think I'll pass on it on the pre-order stuff.
I'm just happy I have Total War.
Yeah, I am too. I'm glad.
I'm looking forward to that game so much so. And the fact that they made it 8-player co-op.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, it's about flipping time. You guys finally got it through your system. And it's like, yeah, those games would take forever. But my gosh, would it be hysterical? Like, team head-to-head matches and other things. Like, you could do some really neat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
With those modes, the fact that you have it set up like that. Like, I'm kind of super pumped that they,
I'm not gonna... I think I'll take a look, see if there's anything on YouTube actually right now where people are playing it. Right now, like early access. Because if they have early... I want to see gameplay. Because we've not seen gameplay
of
Dying Light 2. Like,
yeah,
that's the thing. We haven't seen any gameplay for this. So it's like...
I know of.
I would like to see that first before I actually purchase it. And I told my wife that. I said, the game's coming out in February, and I need to know when we're getting paid because I want to do... I want to buy it, but I'm only going to be buying it if there's good gameplay.
I just want Spanish game, come on. I want to upgrade the wand so I have all the achievements.
Gameplay. Craze Gaming.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, okay. Brad. Now he's somebody I trust. I'm gonna throw up his video.
I mean, like, I would take Duplicator or Spinach at this point. Or even take the cooldown book since I have the magic wand. At least it's something that I'm kinda building towards. Actually really freaking good when it's upgraded. Kill things faster.
What the heck, Finn? No.
Okay, I'm gonna do base area. Yep, keep that.
Techland. What else has Techland come out with? Has it just been Call of Juarez, Crime City, Bad Blood? Oh, that's not nice. They also came out with Pure Farming 2018. What the fuck? Oh, they're the ones who made Dead Island. I didn't know that. They sure as fuck,
That was the Spinach. Did I get this wrong? Oh, bet. I gotta double check something. Whoop. I'm 99% sure in my brain that the freaking evolution for the fire wand is spinach. Yeah, it's spinach. So why the heck are you not giving me... Why the heck is it not giving me the freaking...
Because the game hates you, Bean.
Oh my gosh, I must like have the worst RNG luck in the world.
You, my friend, are not alone.
Okay, how about you? Oh, thank you. Oh. Alright, last achievement. Max that out.
Okay, so combat looks about the same. Yeah, so gameplay definitely, or combat itself looks the same. That doesn't look like it's any different. Now I'm basically make as much money. If I gain one more level of the magic wand, I will have another of the wall, and then three tracer at max level. Pretty much almost as buff as it can be at this point. Okay, I had to figure out what I want to do. Could go whip. Axis. Alright. About to get Super Wand. Hilarious. As long as this actually drops the Super Wand. Hey.
but Bones Over the Whip build that I could do. Can I just cancel that? No, I can't. Well, might as well just do wings, I guess. Oh, 5 stack chests. Ooh, freaking yeah. Okay.
Lockpicking is about the same.
Oh, it is. Awesome. These knives are huge. Pew pew knife lasers. What whip is that? Level 6?
Hello.
Oh, hey.
How are you doing, Jester?
What am I doing?
I said, how are you doing?
Oh, how am I doing? I'm alright.
Yeah, it's been a long time, so.
I've been checking in on you guys' channel, or your channel every so often, so.
Oh.
Don't
been
pop in.
stalking me.
Yeah, I've been stalking, just lurking.
Somebody's ass stalking you.
My Dark Souls 3.
See, you posted Dying Light 2. Are you gonna get that?
So this is the first gameplay that I've actually ever seen. So far combat looks like it's about the same. Some general improvements I think that they did, timing wise with blocks and whatnot. I'm currently watching Rad play through some of the stuff, just kind of doing gameplay. He's doing a few things with some of the zombies, some of the new zombies. He's also going to be doing, right now he's doing a parkour challenge. So the parkour looks smooth, like a lot smoother than it did in the first game. So,
I do remember when the first game came out, it was still pretty innovative. In the parkour department. Back then it was good.
And I like Dying Light. I played Dying Light. I played through the first part of it, but I never beat the DLC because then I wound up beating the game on PS4, even though I had it on PC, but I didn't have my PC at the time. So I went and played the first game all the way through to the end for the first part, but never beat the DLC. And I need a little refresher because I don't know if the DLC actually ties in at all to Dying Light 2, or if Dying Light 2 is its own standalone story, kind of taking place after the Haran virus breaks out of Haran. So that's where I'm like, okay, what happened? Because what I remember was that they were going to nuke the place, but they didn't get a chance to do that because I remember that your character Crane, as Crane, you stopped it from happening because you showed everybody that there were still people alive and surviving.
Yeah.
And
I played both just the solo and the DLC. I think I've completed both of them like 3, maybe 4 times. I've played it so much you don't even understand it.
Like, because I wound up, when I was playing with everybody, it was more of like, okay, I'm going in. If there's already 4 people, then I was invading somebody's session as a zombie. So it was like,
gotcha.
like that's what I was doing. I was being the asshole that would hunt everyone. I wound up dying a lot more because I think Bean actually started getting the hang of the light, so he started killing me more often. So it's like, just make sure. Are we in the streaming channel? We are in the streaming channel. Okay. Yep. So nothing sensitive.
Yeah, don't be
sensitive.
Such a giant.
Yeah. Information, things like that.
Yeah, like Jester is a penis. Can't be saying that kind of stuff.
I'm definitely gonna get the second one. because it just looks like an upgrade from the original, and I love
Well,
the original.
The original is
I agree
had fun
so
with it.
far from what I'm seeing, but like there's an embargo currently on it, so like they can't. Brad cannot show everything, and he doesn't actually know everything that he's allowed to show. Like he was even like hesitant to even show like some of the menus. So I did see some of it, and it does look cleaner. And the first one, it was pretty clean then, but now this is like I want to know how much of an upgrade is it actually. You know, it does look like there's a timer, not a timer, but like a clock. So now you can actually see the cycles between day and night.
Oh yes, okay. I thought you just meant like there was a clock, like you had a timer on completing the game, like Dead Rising.
No.
And I hated that.
No.
There's a timer before you turn into a Zomboy man.
Parkour challenges are timed, looks like.
Hang on, bud.
I mean, what I've seen, the combat does look pretty fluid.
It really does, but the first game, the melee combat, this could be kind of inconsistent. Dodging and all this.
that was something that I was like, okay, like I dodged, like what the fuck, like I got hit by a heavy dude, and it was.
Yeah, I was just about to say the heavy dudes was the biggest issue when you had dodging and all this.
Right. I don't know. Again, it comes out next Friday, so I'm gonna wait till next Friday to actually get it. See if there's any more updates or anything like that on YouTube. See if anybody like posts any gameplay that I haven't seen yet. If anybody does any reviews based off of it. I'll have to find somebody who's not biased. See, Brad likes the Dying Light series. He's not. I won't say that he's completely biased, but he does enjoy them. And he doesn't really care about what other people say. So if he enjoys the game, he'll talk about what he likes about the game. And doesn't really like to say anything negative, because you start spitting negative stuff towards like a developer or anything like that, then that's like the last time they'll ever contact you as a content creator. Like, alright, well, you know, like you didn't really like our game, so we're gonna go ahead and just not bother sending it to you.
There's a way to give negative feedback in a constructive way that I've seen. Say, for example, Legend of Total War, that I've seen him do that on, and that's
and he's really good to watch for that kind of stuff.
Oh, 100%, because the guy has been banned from working with CA before, but then that got lifted. Now he's not, because he's one of their bigger content producers. But as well as like he's also learned kind of how to say things in a way professionally that like, hey, you know, this still needs some work, kind of thing.
Yeah, there's definitely ways to come out of it more constructive than just being a hating.
Like, this is garbage.
Were there? Okay, so in Dying Light, sorry to interrupt. I had to ask because I just saw this. Was there night activities in first Dying Light?
Yes.
Like there was specific missions that you could only do at night.
Very rarely, but yes.
Okay, so
they were very rare. There was not really a big reason to go out at night.
So they still have safe zones to unlock, which I actually enjoyed that part. That was a lot of fun for me. Was running through each safe zone and unlocking it. Okay, so parkour-wise, running up, dropping down is good. Still, like when you hit C before you.
Yeah. So the whole fact about the first one was the only reason to go out at night was extra bonus XP, which no one ever did anyways, because it's just bonus XP. I don't get anything for it. And they said they were going to do big changes to the night system in this.
Oh yes,
the first time I was out at night, it was horrifying.
Yeah, especially if you had like 4 people, it was a lot of fun. What I'm concerned about is that there were delays. Okay.
Yeah, big delays.
And also, they announced the game and then went dark for almost a year and a half. and we didn't hear anything about the game ever again after that.
Yep.
And one day it just suddenly popped up on Steam, but there was no announcement date of when it was coming out. There was nothing even talking about it for like almost a month or two until after that. Mm-hmm. So it was like, what happened aside from COVID that like you guys didn't focus on this game for so long, and you guys just put it on the back burner, and now all of a sudden, like, here's the game. It's like, okay, what happened? What was going on? Like, what were the hitches? What were the hiccups? Did you guys have a problem with the story? Did you guys have a problem with creating gameplay mechanics? I will say that the zombie design is really gnarly. They're like they look like dead. Like they've been dead for a long time, kind of a thing. Like in the first Dying Light, like it was just happening, right? So there was a few zombies that were still very fresh looking. But like just seeing the shamblers, that's what I think. That's what I like to call the ones that don't run. They just kind of shamble. Those ones, you know, they look totally just who's the father of the zombie horror genre? Can't remember what his name is.
Shoot, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, so he, you know, it looks a lot like what
old school zombies.
Yeah, it looks like old school zombies. Their way they react, act. Noise is still a big thing. Now, though, my thing right now is that it seems that there seems to be more to do with the people than it does with the zombies. So,
yeah, they changed it so all the upper levels of all the buildings is mostly people.
Right.
The lower you go, the more zombies you get. And ground floor levels are just zombies. That's what I've taken out of all the stuff I've seen from it so far, at least.
Well, for me, the thing I really liked about the first one was that it was 4-player. It was basically Left 4 Dead, but parkour. You know,
open world,
like, and you can increase the difficulty by going out at night and doing night challenges. It was great.
Was you that was with me that got the broken shotgun, or was that Steve or Spider-Man?
It might have been Steve, because I remember I got a broken sword. Like, the sword was absolutely insane.
We got a shotgun that was gold-plated that was basically infinite ammo, and we were broken.
Wait, was the paper plane only in the DLC?
I think the paper plane was only in the DLC.
Because that one was hilarious. Didn't make sense at all, but it was just fun.
Okay, so looting mechanic is still there. Picking up the scrap and shit for constructing stuff, so that's good. I like that. I was one of my favorite things. I like the construction system and crafting system, but again, I'm still worried. Like, what? I mean, I guess the biggest thing for me would be to just go ahead, get the game, play it. If I like it, I like it. If not, then that's $60. I don't like right now. My wife and I are kind of a little bit of a tight spot with cash, so it's like we just started our new jobs and we're trying to save, but like I also want to make sure that I have a roster of games already either pre-ordered or ordered or to play. Like Bean and I are planning on playing Dark Souls, which by the way, Bean, I just got it installed again.
The first one?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I only have the second one.
Oh, you have the terrible one. I am so sorry.
Yeah, Scholar of the First Sin edition.
Yeah, that was the first one that I actually picked up, thinking like,
you have the horrible one. I feel.
Yeah, I know. I've played all of them. I've completed all of them. Well, that's the only one I have on my Steam. On my own. But yeah, I'm gonna get Elden Ring though. Definitely.
So, I pre-ordered Elden Ring. There's been so much about people like complaining about, oh, the graphics are shit, like, what?
I am gonna die.
what? Like, from everything that I've seen, the graphics
in Elden Ring's a shit?
They
like,
look decent.
yeah, no, just what I've seen is like they're better than what it was for Dark Souls 3. Like, gameplay-wise, it's also a lot different than it was. It's going to be more focused around the magic of Elden Ring than Dark Souls 3 was. Because Dark Souls, and you're not gonna always feel like you're alone in Elden Ring like you did in Dark Souls 3.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like possibly stealth kills are going on zombies is going to be an unlock for skill, which I think was a thing in the first game.
All right, I did it, ladies and gentlemen. I got all 37 achievements in Vampire Survivors. It only took me
Congratulations.
forever and a day.
I got all the achievements of God of War.
You
Sure.
are a beast. Okay,
Killed Sigrun last night on Give Me God of War difficulty.
did you fought the Valkyrie,
Yeah.
the last Valkyrie?
That's Sigrun. Yep.
Yeah, dude, she was the last boss. I
Yep.
beat every other boss. I completed every other challenge on PS4, and then when I got to her, I gave up because because I couldn't beat her. Like, I would get her down to about half health, and then she would do some crazy ass move that would just immediately annihilate me. And I was just like, I can't do this. I really can't do this.
You see, because I like all the Dark Souls and I like it's pretty much the difficulty level I love losing, which sounds weird, but I love having to fight to win.
The
Right.
challenge.
Which
so
is
when
why
I just
I love
played it
Dark
right
Souls.
now on the PC, I put the difficulty on Give Me God of War, the hardest difficulty there is.
Right.
And that's how I defeated Sigrun as well, but I did die over 100 times. I felt like